When was the last time you felt overwhelmed? Such a common feeling in our world these days when we have so much coming at us. But I want to share with you 3 things that are really contributing to your sense of overwhelm. And guess what? There is something that you can do about all 3 of those things. The first one being a lack of margin. You need space in your life, in your days, in how you go about your day. There needs to be space in between activities. The very act of running from one activity to another activity is very overwhelming. You actually need space in between activities to kind of process, regroup, and gather yourself for the next activity. It's always obvious when someone shows up in a meeting with me how much margin is in their life, because they show up kind of frantic when there is a lack of margin in their life. So I encourage you to stop trying to cram so much into your life. That really is overwhelming, and it is something that you get to choose. We often have that sense that we have to do everything, and we don't. We do have to prioritize and put our energy into the things that are most important. So how can you include more margin in your days? The second thing that you have control over is a lack of self-care really adds up to feeling overwhelmed. When you're not taking care of yourself, you're not really in a position to handle much of what's coming your way. So if you really want to be able to show up in your best form, it's going to require you to invest in self-care. Again, so you can't do it all because you need space for that self-care. Again, you have to prioritize to make that fit in. So what does self-care look like? It's really about meeting your own needs. So maybe that need is for some downtime. Maybe that need is spend time with God. Maybe that time is, getting a massage. Maybe it's just taking a walk. Whatever it is for you, make sure you're including that in your day to combat the overwhelm. And then finally, the third thing that really contributes to those feelings of overwhelm is a lack of support in your life. You need that connection. You need people in your life to support you, to care for you. You can't do all of that for yourself. And it's really important that you enlist the professionals that you need to best support you in your work. I know many leaders often feel very isolated and overwhelmed with just the amount of things that they have to deal with and how those things are sensitive. They don't want to talk to just anybody about those things. That's really where a coach can come in and be that safe place and a sounding board to help you process those things. So maybe it's a trainer. Maybe you're not great at working out by yourself. You need that kind of support. Whatever it is, make sure that you're including the support that you need that will keep you from feeling overwhelmed. I hope that you'll check the links down below. I've got all kinds of resources for you to continue your journey in figuring out how to combat overwhelm. And if you haven't already, I'd love for you to like this video. It really does help on YouTube to get noticed, and subscribe to my channel. I hope that you enjoy being a part of the Lead Life Well community. Have a fantastic day.